As I stand on this stage as a national student officer for an organization dedicated to future educators, you may be expecting to hear a story of a young girl who knew what was destined for her from the very beginning. While I do believe that my future in education was always destined for me, it took a series of many events for that to become clear to me. As a young teenager navigating the start of high school while also navigating a global pandemic, I saw no future for myself at all. I had few aspirations and no passion. I didn't love myself or many things at all, to be entirely truthful. I ended up receiving life-saving mental health care that changed my view of myself and the world. I realized there had to be something out there for me, I just wasn't sure what. The summer before my junior year of high school, I applied for a job as a lifeguard because that's what all my friends were doing. Little did I know, this job would change the course of my life. As I sat in the lifeguard chair, I observed the swim instructors teaching lessons to all different kinds of kids. It looked like so much fun, so I asked my boss if I could give it a try. Luckily, they believed in me, and soon enough, I was in the water teaching my own swim lessons. Turns out, I had a natural gift for working with kids and making them comfortable doing something scary. More than that, though, I was so joyful doing it. It didn't take long for me to decide working with kids was what I wanted for my future. I hadn't put too much thought into becoming a teacher, but my school offered a teacher preparation program and I applied on a whim. That is when I met Mrs. Robin Hildebrandt. I could tell immediately that she was not an average teacher and this was not the average classroom. She has true care and dedication for her students. It was like she didn't even have to try to build relationships with us or make our classroom feel like family. She often had former students come back to visit her, many of whom were now full-time teachers in our school district. I was amazed at her lasting impact, not just in her students' lives, but in our community. There were real teachers all around me who were first guided into their careers by Mrs. Hildebrandt. I knew this was what I wanted for my future, to impact people and better my community. My future was set in stone from the moment I entered that classroom. I ate lunch with Miss Hildy almost every day. Her door was truly always open. Her support was some days the only reason I was able to get out of bed and make it to school. Miss Hildebrandt taught me all about what teachers do and how they do it, but she showed me why they do it. In her program, I got to work in 5 different classrooms across 2 years. I saw exactly what teachers do on the day-to-day. Every day, I became more certain this is what I'm to do with my life. As a part of my class, I also became a member of Educators Rising. I was becoming a leader in my class, and I wanted to lead in Educators Rising too. Ms. Hildebrandt essentially took on more work and helped me apply to be a state officer. Once I got the position, Ms. Hildebrandt came with me once a month to all-day officer meetings. I knew this was more work for her, but she was happy to do it, telling me that she would never close doors for her students. I think of this saying often now. While I'm not a real teacher yet, I always try to go above and beyond in my work with kids to open doors for them, even if it means more work for me. I think it's so beautiful that a job teaching a life-saving skill saved my life from an unfulfilling and unhappy future doing anything else besides teaching. While life is still often challenging and I still have much work to go, when times get tough, I think of what I'm working towards. I think of all my swim students and the joy I feel when teaching and seeing them smile. I encourage you all to hold on to the joy that comes with this career and to always open doors for your future students. Thank you, Educators Rising, and thank you, Mrs. Hildebrandt.